And we can already see it. Fnatic are on site. Woot's a little too late to the party. He might be rushed down here. He could be vulnerable. We know he's on his own towards CT, but now he's got support. But Alpha, in the meantime, finds Benji. The layers to this pistol look lovely for Fnatic. Now, can Heretics fight back by any means? Boo burns the paranoia. Rienz is no utility. It's just going to be the fight. Let's not clean it up. Come on!
Dimensional drift.
Back up towards main.
The problem being now, like I said, these committed positions now become a little concerning if they can't get away from sight.
This is getting tough. Boo is surrounded here, and the great paranoia, but he's been pinned down already. Kayak was on a mission there. With Alpha removing Mini Boo at the same time, they got caught. They got punished for those 4 positions. And the other 3 were the over towards that A site. A brutally long road to come back in on. Fnatic playing a gorgeous game of Valorant currently. Can Heretics do damage? They feel almost absent to these rounds. Rotation's going to be trying to support this A side. Benji is here. Got himself the Phantom. He's about to drop though. And the flash to set him in. Kayak on the corner, doesn't get affected, but he notes presence. They are all coming up towards this. Look towards the Ventus, the player on the other side! Completely unaware of Boaster. And again, this is methodical. It's near on mechanical from Fnatic. Look at this! Heretics not even getting a glance into this. Boo recovered the weapon off the body of Alpha, but he's on the wrong side of the map. The only one here is Rienz with a classic. Mike, he's good. I don't think he's that good.
Wow. If they get a couple for free here, it doesn't even look like Kayak will give him the chance.
Jesus!
It's shut down here. It's looking clinical for Fnatic. Whether Boo's going to be able to find anything crashes.
This 3-2 split here, the power does not connect, but Rienz needs to call in.
Big win as well to Zorel, the Seas and the Snakebite.
Oh dear. Rienz might be in trouble here as a bouncing Alpha flies over. It's Chronicle to claim the kill, but now Benji should be noted. That Viper util, and he's gonna do well, but there's a trade coming in. These splits are completely uncontested. Heretics need to get a grip on this, and they can't stop the rot. Boo bailed out of the site.
Heretics send a Prowler out, and actually they're ready with the paranoia, but
they might have jumped the gun.
A little early.
Yeah, they really could have jumped the gun on this one because they were in the right place for it. Oh my God, Wood tries to get away. Doesn't quite make it too far as Boaster finds him in the end. Was pulling off the nookie, but not quite it. But that's going to force Kayak to pop the ult. 45 seconds, they need info, and they've just found boatloads of it. They know the paranoia came through by B. They've seen 2 towards heaven. They've got a great idea. Nice little drive-by from Benji, but Kayak now making his presence known. It's a 3v2.
Spike's in an awkward spot, though.
It certainly is, and Heretics can support this nice ult. That should identify 2 of them here and actually set up Mini Boo. This is big work. Lovely from Heretics on the fly sort of play. Quick synergy between the both. Oh, what?
Coming on this rotation.
Please. Heretics. Oh, no. Good trade from Rienz at least, but
We'll
okay.
open up B, but Woot's still here. 1 away from the showstopper. That could be a big tool for Heretics to swing this back in their favor.
I'm a bit worried though. Woot's had a really quiet half here. He might feel a bit cold, but he's certainly warming up now. Big shot on Alpha. That's an instant pop with the ult. Crashies might be able to spot him out. Ooh.
What's Rienz to find it?
How are you hitting that? Okay, Boaster now a 1v3, 20 seconds. Jump spotted out. Sees there. They know they've caught him now. Should be a swing if they fancy it. They're not going for it though. 13 seconds. Boaster's got to get a move on. Heretics, they might be about to get there fast. Maybe open up another chance towards middle. Timing's there. Boo has to back away, but he's not alone in this. Benji wins out the fight. This time controls heaven, investing the ult on top.
But Chronicles, he's found 2! 2 through smoke is going to open up a site, Lauren.
30 seconds
Okay, I guess if we're just having these sort of rounds, it doesn't matter. Oh man, you thought it was maybe a chance back for Heretics, but Chronicle gets a gift from the gods. Leaving just Benji now to face the mute.
Only a Guardian though, still has the Snakebite. Has to lock down Fnatic here if he gets punished on the peak. A little dicey here.
Oh, IRL trying to dodge it out, trying to buy the time, but he's gone down. It's 10 seconds of Boo.
Missed the cross.
It's not good enough. That's it, that's one down. Kayak now going to identify how many players crossed, at least spotting 2. Boaster! Get me out of here, Mike. Get me out of this map. This feels like bullying. Good lord, it's just Woot. This has been an absolute... I mean, that's a good shot here, but it's done for, it doesn't matter. A decent amount of util still left.
Almost committed towards this now with two teammates alongside him. Can he get away? This time around, he's jumped up, but he's found over the top of the box.
Yeah, Kron caught him and they swing out as three. Miniboo doing really well though, leaving just Kron alive, but this man has been doing miracles.
30 seconds
But with 12 HP, I don't see it. Make me a believer, Chronicle.
Quite just gets caught.
Now he's scaring the life out of me here though. Why does this feel doable? It shouldn't be, and it isn't. Rien
Through mid this time around, it's all in from Fnatic.
Yeah, Kayak investing that ult, but it's Chronicle to alleviate some of the pressure, but Miniboo gets dealt with. Kayak and Kron up against Rien's Boo and Woot. Both of the Fnatic players on the A side. Chronicle wants the ult. It's a bit more safety here, waits for it to bloom. It's over the spike, lets Kayak get to work. Plant gonna come in. Rien's controlling.
It covers so much space there, Lauren.
Certainly does, and Kron is eyes trained on CT.
Could get spammed out here, though. You've got to be careful. Hold on to a weird off angle in front of screens here.
Toxin screen down.
That Prowler's just come in. That should be Rien's noted, and there's a gap here for Kayak to watch. Now, he's not going to see Boo just yet. Boo's dived in. Swinging at the same time, he puts on Kayak. Drop down. You don't know if blame him, really. But it is going to be go time right about now. The layers of utility go in, and Alpha is flying straight away, and no one is looking its way! You can't let Alpha go unchecked like this! Ooh, putting up the best stand he can, but he's 5 HP! Oh my god, you got something for us, NT?
Yeah, it's feeling pretty awkward now.
Boo. Ah, the confidence!
Every single response this here.
Screen down.
Crashy's still looking back, but just missing each other.
Still got, that's lovely from Benji, but oh, Kayak! Getting caught by Rien's big, that opens up the gates completely. That's the A site for them. And look at the weaponry that Chronicle and Alpha have. I mean, well, Alpha's got a Vandal at least. And Alpha's going walkabouts. He's off. Taking a stroll. Kron, slowly but surely, heading through towards CT, but Alpha's not being quiet about this. He's being rather pacey.
Go get him.
That's about to drop here. He's got two potential targets, one right, one left. He wants to set up the paint shell.
Grenade.
Thought about sending it to side, didn't. And now the cross should be the death of him. He does go down, a little labored. It was Rien's to help out.
You're really here for Chronicle. You want to see him do some damage.
Yeah. Identified two of them up towards heaven, potentially, so, okay.
She's feeling a little bit of pressure. Doesn't know exactly the picture behind this. That's it. Oh, hang on, Chronicle. Almost caught a nice timing on the back lines here, but unable to pin anybody down.
There we go, Crashies. He's had a quiet game, so he hasn't been needed. This would be the time to start showing up here, show a little presence, show a little force. No util to play with, just a weapon in hand. And his site currently controlled by Heretics. He's got problems, but Kayak's helping him out. Boo's gone down and now they're wrapped on the pillar. He knows where they are, and he's taking them away. This was his site. Kayak. And Heretics, gotta dig deep now. You got Stingers, you got Sheriffs, you got Guardians. And one Vandal. Oh! Kayak has got your number. Doesn't matter the weaponry, he's in the right place, right time, and he's not missing this map. There's not much room to pivot. It's fight forward. Try and fight fire with fire. Fnatic have got all the players in the right place here, and Chronicle is clean today. He's got both, and it's both status.
We create a song right now on stage, Grand Finals.
I'll give you the beat.
Yeah, be the beat.
We came to Grand Final today against Heretics, like as usual. I'm handing the Buster because he's better than me.
And that's what I like to do. I'm giving it hard and I'm giving it to Boo. Mini Boo too.
Bossy, looking so sassy. I thought it's actually super nice. She is, because she's, okay, I'm not gonna continue, guys. That shit.
Yep, about to mention Rien still had that shock dart, just gets utilized. First bit of stall towards the spike here. Heretics not feeling pressured until now. Oh my god, right until now, what the hell? Finding both, the wall goes up, looking to try and chip that down, but you got Wingman doing what Wingman does. A boost, and he got the knife. Oh, he does the best he can, but it's not good enough.
Here with the drone.
go. Here comes that flood, you can see it. Rien's on the forefront of this. Woot doing well, but it's Crash. She's off the back of the flash. Rien still holding the line. Little Bro goes in and takes away the crosshair positioning, and now Boo gets overwhelmed. Fnatic break it back in. Miniboo and Benji still alive, gonna hold this down. It's not clean enough. Crash is on a heater. 3 kills for him and putting the man advantage. It's crazy seeing Heretics this lost so far without an answer, because they are such a good team. We know that they're a good team, but here, they are not even getting started. Boaster gonna find Boot. That's a plant denied. Woot's done well to remove Alpha, gives them a little bit more security on the site. Looking for another go. Oh! Boaster! Big impact. Yeah, up against the lighter weapons, but give him one of those. Rien's and Benji at least got the time on their side, but they're gonna need some big boy kills here. Rien's disconnected. He was the one who got them that eco round before with the 4 kills on the Sheriff. Just swings wide. It's so easy.
Really close enough to feel the pressure off that.
This from Benji, but he's got to stay patient. Yeah, locked in. Punishes Alpha for that mid-walk. But you're looking at the extra body. The bouncing drone draws the eyes away, but the trade is still there. So you have the man up to the good after the early work coming out from Benji. They have the lockdown. They also have Woot's ult here, so there's a lot to be played with. Now, do they catch a glimpse? No, early back away coming out from Crashies.
Yeah, concern's going to be that actually Fnatic are going to regroup here, maybe go for the resin tube. As Heretics now look to plant on 8.
30 seconds left.
Afia back on his feet. Still bring things to level pegging here, 4v4.
You want more? Here's more.
Round of the ult going to go through. With a deeper look this time. Operator rings out a shot, so they know that's there.
Benji's got the lockdown here. It's a very late tool here.
There
They
it
say
is.
invested. Fnatic got to get moving.
Yeah, they really do. But the ult looking to maybe try and handle that. Going to force the fight here. Boaster clears front sight. That's Rien's gone. They're on towards the fuse. They got to be able to deal with this. Heretics, you got to get going. They're not denying the defuse. Crashies! He sends it! Job done! But Kayak gets to stay alive. And here we are, similar scenes. Maybe a couple less ults. Well, Chronicle's got his, Boaster's got his. Here we are, away we go. Miniboo can't escape. Boaster catches him. He's on an absolute tear.
He's going to trade off pits here as well, actually.
Yeah, counter roll, and they are in this one. This is about to get really messy. Good luck, observers. Good luck, viewers. Oh, Woo catches Chronicle on the drive-by. This is just now absolute pandemonium. But Fnatic clearing house. Boaster, someone please, someone please stop him. Back to back, ridiculous diffuses. It's just contacting up so far. I mean, a little bit of util now invested as they look to burst through. Oh, it's quick as hell. And Crashies still holds a lot of space on the side here. They can play back in towards backside. Yeah, Crashies gets away with murder playing this out. Oh, not clean enough there for Chronicle, and Benji quick on his feet, taking the fight back, but an overpeak almost. Desperation, frustration being shown. Is left in the cold, iced out on this map. Boo left in a 1v3, and it feels fatal to even walk on the site.
Boo can find a consolation here. Again, got to try and chip away at the financial lead that just shows it.
The hesitation on Heretics, they don't fancy it.
Nah. See a jumbled purchase here. Miniboo going to pop the ult though. Goes forward, nobody to greet him on the other side.
Suppressed again. Look at this! It's so overwhelming. And a 5v4 plants in. On a back away.
Oh, it's not.
Boaster. The plant's denied. And there's nowhere for Heretics to run. There's nowhere for them to hide. Fnatic surrounding, as you said, smothering them this map. They want them dead. Just look at this absolute dominance. If there's a 1v2, we know who we're not watching. Wall up though. Ooh, okay, Miniboo, a couple more of those and we're back in form, but Kayak still with an angle. And that is plant denied. It's not the most flashy of kills, but he's still here. A show of force. Forced away, nice work actually, that's really good. They've got to keep him oppressed in this, and Kayak can't dance fast enough. Rien's kicks into muscle memory. Getting good damage. Crashies does have ult Kron with the operator.
Don't see it often. I'm here for it though.
Blow him up,
Try and
Marsh.
deny the plant once again. Force it back out, yeah, Chronicle wide on the first, but doesn't actually take any damage here.
Yeah, I think he fancies going back over to the Vandal. They got to try and clear this out fast though. 40 seconds, still no plant here. And Fnatic still trying to find a fight back. Miniboo doing well. Nice patience from him, making this difficult to find security.
Look how long it's taking though for Heretics to establish some sort of control
30 seconds
or
left.
comfort.
Toxins going
Finally the plant comes through. Alpha and Chronicle, last two standing, going to probably try and look to hold on to this operator here. Unless Chronicle finds one or two
Right there.
in quick succession.
This one's going to simmer away. So a break in what felt like the faultless run. Heretics finally carving a bit of room, and it feels like a lot off the back of Miniboo there as well, doing really good stuff, taking them some key engagements.
Whoa.
And, okay, Chronicle, you know, you're allowed to miss one or two, but Miniboo finally getting on the board, really, Mike. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe he's had a couple filler kills here and there. I don't know if he even has, but already Boaster right in the trenches. You can see all the util just everywhere. Fish on fish action. Boaster does get detained, and now it's going to get messy. Chronicle's cleared Rienz. They've got to know that there's someone else moved towards yellow. You've got to feel there is, but layers of the post plant come in. They can't afford another full defuse against them. Someone stop them, Fnatic! On those front lines, but we know it's the post plant that's still a problem as well. The retake's solid, and Alpha sharp as ever. 2 kills.
No.
Oh,
Oh my
it's on the
God.
third. Miniboo back on a tear though. He's fighting back, trying to activate, trying to give him a chance. Try and do anything. Held back by a wall, denied the chance to punish the res, I guess, at this point, but it's still a 4v3.
They're desperately trying to get Miniboo back out from behind enemy lines here, but 38 HP, he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, but he could try and come up with the goods. No, dealt with by Crash. He's isolated, as you said. Boo and Benji on those back lines now got an army to face. They take down the majority. And now the 1-for-1. You got to mark your man here. Alpha up against Benji. Alpha's already had so much impact. He comes flying in. Benji holds. Plenty of bodies here for Heretics. Boo just behind the wall.
That's spike, Wings.
I'm going to send Wingman in for plant.
30 seconds left.
Can't really do much to deny it. Actually, they do deny the plant. So nice work early on here. Boo able to survive as well. So far, Heretics ticking the box. Look at this time, 20 seconds now. Boo's gonna be forced to move out. Does he get to live? I don't know. It looks like he's managed to stay alive, but Boaster labored. This is better. Maybe Heretics getting a bit of a rhythm now. 10 seconds, we're looking like a melon sort of round. Heretics holding on here. It ain't pretty, but it's getting the job done. 5 seconds, you just got to live.
They've missed it, I think.
I think that's too late. I think it was down to 3 seconds. It doesn't matter. Brilliant from Heretics. Good work here from Boo. Does
Big
allow
info,
them
yeah.
a lot of faith in this forward play, but it does get a little bit risky, but I like that, but the shot doesn't land. Oh, okay, at least a trade comes in from the Mosh going down, and that's better. Doubling in on it and catching Kayak. Nice from Rienz, good positioning. Bill's on a knife's edge, though. Crashy's still trying to close in. Alpha still here. Nice re-clear of Maze. This is better from Heretics. Forced to fight and willing to be up to the challenge. This is a necessary conversion.
Alpha's got to deal with that to get a little closer to this, whether or not he's even called upon.
Oh my God.
I think he's maybe aware of it, but Kayak in a ratty
This
spot on the wall.
Is so ratty. Surely you don't expect it. I don't think they do. Oh, they
Oh,
do.
they clear it!
Nice work from Benji, so heads up. Catching Kayak, but Chronicle gonna fight back, and now we're gonna see the ults coming in, but the
Hang
defuse
on,
is still going.
defuse.
Benji's not stopping! Full on defuse right under their noses. Man, clears a little bit of space, but it's Kayak again denying the support here. This is a very valuable ult coming in, that's big. Can anyone help him out here? I don't think they can. Miniboo? Hello! Turns around! Catching both players! It's getting messy in middle now. Alpha on 21, a sliding Miniboo takes away 3. Plant denied. Heretics. It may be getting messy, but they're still in control of it with 4 players alive. Boaster wants the plant, he's gonna get it. But can he get away from the site? I don't think so. Kron's in a bit of a pickle as well. Can't get off. Miniboo doing so well here. Prioritizing the right fight. Can he get the ace? Benji takes it away, but around.
They're still walking on this.
I'm worried about Kron's flash, though. If he's holding just like a vert flash on this. Actually, gonna catch him. Oh, he's been caught off here. Benji, though, gonna eat it back. It's now, again, it's a mess between these two. The trade's coming early. Benji lost on one side, Kron on the other.
This is all to try and contest the lockdown, potentially. They're not giving up this space, Lauren.
No, they are really unwilling to fall away from it. And the stun and the swing. Miniboo, again, we're getting trade after trade on this. Both so stubborn to give this up. Miniboo, oh my god, you absolute beauty! Up and over! Gets Alpha, but he can't deny the lockdown. He's done a lot of work here early on. Has to back away now.
Backed up. Riens, though, will be given a chance.
Oh, he's sticking around.
Just disrespecting the lockdown here. And obviously, the tank comes through, but it's Miniboo.
Support. Steady progress being made now. Boo caught there. There was no safety for him there. You felt how uncomfortable it was to hold, but Miniboo's on the side. Takes away Kayak, the heavy hitter, and resets.
As if they still want to follow through here.
All missiles away.
Boo's starting to activate, though, looking much sharper. Gonna have something to say about this, but March should potentially come through. Benji's gonna try and deny it.
Lovely.
So no freebie, but still 30 seconds to work with.
They do have that lockdown with Benji. There it is. And it looks like Miniboo's almost tasked him. Do you fancy coming in here? But you do have that tail ult. So they're going to have to wait this out. Lockdown does get destroyed. And it's another attempt at the plant here, drawing eyes over. Rien's in a great position, though. Can spot that the plant isn't going down. And he's going to deliver. Takes away Kron. Big trades. 10 seconds. Miniboo under pressure, and so is Alpha. Oh, it's stunning! Be quick on the rotates, but Rien's is the one in danger now. They can't deny this plant, I don't think. Actually, maybe they can. No. Benji's gone down with 13 seconds. Riens would love to have stored it out, but I don't think he can achieve it. You can see the desperation, the want to. Holding good space on the side, but he's got to be careful now. He needs the rest of the help to come in, but Alpha's taking it down. Kayak swings from backside, all on top, but the backline's one out. And now you've got Boo on a bit of a split in a 1v1 up against Crashies. And that's going to be one out by Crashies. Now Woot, a 1v3 ain't going to happen. The one man that you'd want to try and hold this down. Miniboo, who's been a monster. He's come alive here, 13 seconds, they got to deal with him fast. Oh, it's a really courageous play that falls apart. And now with the plant looking very likely, they have to go back into this without their big player. Crashies on the lurk as well. Takes away Benji. Riens wants to clear middle, but I don't know if he gets what he wants here. Kron tries to catch, but he falls. Heretic's still on for this.
4v3 though, Rien's tagged up. Optimus to play off and boast up. Getting curious here.
Oh, this reposition could be nasty, couldn't it? I don't think they have any idea. The timing on this could be completely devastating. It looks like it is. Brilliant positioning from Boast, a good trade, but they can't get half here. It's a fight that has to be had. Boo desperate to hold on, but it's all over.
Yep. Fnatic really looking to pressure the backlines early on here. So it's going to get herded in here.
Yeah, because they can't disrespect the molly. Kayak just needs to get your gun out. Ooh, it got a little bit messy at this point. It's an extended fight that Kayak's finally tipped into Fnatic's favor, but Benji and Woot's still alive here, and Woot, oh, that's gorgeous from Woot. That's what the doctor ordered. Good timing.
Tough,
yeah, Alpha, it feels like it's going to be everything or it's going to be nothing. He's, oh my god, look at this. How much util can they throw at him? But he's still here. He's still standing. He finally gets overwhelmed by a running and gunning Riens. Clearing sight. They have side control now, but Fnatic want him back fast. You can already see the Kayaks getting closer here. But Fnatic can be forced back by these smokes. Kayak may have got a kill there, but it looked like it was through one of those smokes. And a 3v3. Plant's not in play yet. Time not on their side. And Woot wrapped CT, catching Boaster off. Now Heretics back down to the 3v2 in their favor.
20 seconds though. Chronicle going to stall things out. The aftershock, and actually Heretics now with a good read on the map. Nowhere. The two remaining members of Fnatic. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire. Obviously, Showstopper invested here, but still, got to get towards this plant.
It's okay.
Only about 0.4 left, but Chronicle's here early.
Yeah, and Kron's going to get a freebie on Boo. He had to stick the plant. There was no two ways about it. And bang on. Fault line's there. They know about Kayak too, surely. So Miniboo and Woot, this is going to be rough. Looking to isolate a fight on the side. Woot's now surrounded. He's got problems, and he's fallen. Kayak doing really well, and now it's on Miniboo. Got Kayak to the left, Kron to the right. Flash comes in, he turns, cleans it up at the end of that, and he's popping the ult. Now do you handle this one? Kayak gonna start that defuse up. Ah, that's lovely from Miniboo, keeping calm under pressure. Kayak gonna get it to half though, 21 HP. There's only one time he gets to swing on this, and he has to choose right! Miniboo! Said ult, don't think it had touched Kayak, no. And I don't know how affected even Alpha was, but Minibu's gonna isolate Boaster. I don't think they expect him to get past all of this. Alpha, you are a lucky boy there. Almost punished. Kayak still finding bodies though, and Alpha's still standing. Finally removed from tower. Heretics now control the site. Chronicle trying to fight back in through Canteen, and you're right, ult is now ready. This gets difficult. Picturing that, posting it right up towards that tower side. Rienz and Benji, this is not going to be a comfy one for them. Kayak, eyes locked to this. You can already see that Benji's gone loose, brought back down to earth as Kayak is firing off it. A lot of attention drawn towards that A side. But someone's still watching for that drop down from Dish, and Chronicle unfazed by this pressure. But no one actually watching the peak there, just the push and the ult on this one. I mean,
Crash is still finds
doesn't
it.
care. I'll burn for it, he says, as Rienz now 18 HP. That's Spike, and he goes, you know what? I'll go B.
Wow.
I'll get an ult orb.
He's had a chance if he can get a clean 1v1 here, but Kayak already making his way across.
God, this tempo just fluctuating. No one wanting to break the silence until then. Woot not leaving that angle, gonna get another as well. Crashy's determined to try and trade it, but there's no trade coming in.
Pressure coming through from main though. Do they? Can't quite pin down the plant. Woot finds a third though.
Okay.
Right, finally shuts him down. There's two of his own.
No way! Alpha helping him out on that one, but Benji, we know this kid can clutch. We know he's good for it, and Kayak's barely alive. He's gonna get it to half, but a 1v1 now. And it's gonna be a fair fight. The spray for Alpha. A lot of space off this. Kayak, that's a lot of players here though on that corner. Oh, dazed and confused, almost went into that. Easy Boo. Miniboo's then sprung into action. He's spotted 1, 2 players. Don't know about the third by Sam. There's a lot of bodies here, and it's just through smokes at this point. It's an absolute nightmare to try and catch who's killing who, but it's Benji left standing in a 1v2 again. We've been here before, all too recently. Boaster on the side.
Alpha did actually retrieve the orb here, so does have the neural theft. Benji, 72 HP, almost has to commit towards this 1v1. Alpha could be feeling the pinch here.
Yeah, Woot trying to identify him. That would be a touch, and he's got him. Alpha's gone down, and the gates start to open. Ooh, you can see the caution, though, trying to get that spike across. Oh! Bloody hell, Kayak catches Rienz. That's a spike lost. Trying to cross through. I'd love to see it from his POV. Look and see what he can do here. It seems it doesn't matter if there's smokes, cages. It doesn't seem to hinder him. Paranoia about a flank, but we know it's not coming. Stalemate now achieved. Crash, he's gonna find Minibu. And Heretic struggling to find any safety on this site. Utility now being layered in. Benji can't stand the pressure. Surely not this time. 3 players against him. Looks to isolate a 1v1. Chronicles having none.
There's 4 members of Heretics here though. Whether they can get a kill ahead of time. Yeah, actually, Rienz finds one as well.
Yeah, this is lovely from Heretics. Oh, it's just picture perfect. Only crashing on them. The passive reveal, not going to get anything. You can see that pause for thought here. A little labored, but it's fine. Job done. Both going to take down Rienz, but this is the only factor that could change it. This Judge up towards the tower, going to get down the first. He survived. He does get caught in the end. Takes away Boaster though, so back down to this 2v3. It's not impossible. Any more kills, and it's actually pretty costly. It looks like there was an adjustment of routing.
I was going to say, Minibu dropped his weapon for that, so luckily able to get the Bulldog back in hand.
Ooh, look at this post-plant positioning. Woot's done really well. Woot's pathing was excellent for this. They're going to know where both players are. Minibu, I don't think you can get past this utility though, right? Like, has to just wait it out for those salvos. And they've got bodies now to throw. This Crashes can just take them off, but it feels like they've barely seen each other. We're at 50 seconds, and that was the first real contact we found.
So diligent from Fnatic though to sniff this out. Now Kayak helps the ultimate. As he comes through, Woot will fall.
Yeah, the floodgates could have opened them, but Rienz stops it in his tracks. Takes a lot of damage for it. He doesn't know about the push-up coming through from main already. The pressure from Sand was there. And Benji now on an island. Can he thrive? And can he even survive at this point? Looking for one, he gets it. Isolates Alpha. Ducks it towards that pillar side. Spam! He's got it! Chronicle down! But you can see already Crashies just shifting past each other in the smoke.
Oh my god.
No idea about it. Crashies on the site. You got something for us, Crashies? You're gonna know there was someone nearby. You're gonna know that Benji was near you. But you've only got 10 seconds. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pry these players out of place here. Yeah, it's already faded here. There's too many bodies against him. Heretics at 50-second marker now. Timer starting to become a factor. Didn't see too much, but here comes the play, and Benji once again can't withstand the pressure. It's too much on him. Identifying him solo almost, and creating that pressure and punishing. And Heretics, though, fighting back, clearing through from main. Kayak gets one for himself, though, so keeping it at this 3v3.
See, Boo to invest the ultimate as well. Kayak now slipping ahead of these smokes now. We'll find one. Miniboo will fall. Spots Boo as well.
He's done wonders here. So much from him,
What?
but Boo withstands. I thought that was on the money, but no. Crashies is cleared. Heretics not down yet. Alpha called upon 1v1. Oh, he's got it this time.
5 on Fracture.
There.
Rienz was good before, but this might be a shot in the dark. It seems like it, right? Seas goes down, might catch the secondary part of the pack. Isolates the first. Boo gonna pick that up. Heretics holding on here. Woot quick to get to that. Grabs that in hands, and Fnatic forced down to 4. Looking for another fight, though. They're just through towards Sand.
Almost Boo considering full rotation. Rian's going to buy a ton of information here, and actually, Heretics fighting back. There's gas left in the tank, Lauren.
Yeah, they ain't done yet. Crashies and Chronicle. They have to try and command this space. Carve away some of these players, but Heretics digging deep on this one.
This is how we end.
Actually, the fault line combination here will actually force Boo forwards a little bit. It's only 1 kill, but Rienz finds a response once more. Crashies, 29 HP.
And Rienz done so well here. That Seas that came in, isolating Kayak from the others, but Crashies has to walk into the Lion's Den here. Woot on top, and Heretics
Can do wonders with it.
I feel like it's going to be rewarded, but let's find out. They are very much
Not going to be
nearby.
expecting that in overtime.
They're knocking on the door here. Fnatic got to be ready for what's coming their way. Heretics starting to surround, but it's Alpha to take away Benji. And hello to the judge! Already takes away one. Boast does fall, and Woot gets into the action. It's all on Rienz. A 1v3. As Fnatic held down the site well. That Spike
30
just
seconds
too far
left.
away. Try and slip back through and pick them up.
I had the spike.
Smoke's fading. He gets away. All 3 on this side of the map.
He can't really isolate any of those engagements, though. So he has to go huge.
And it ain't gonna happen, Fnatic. This round means so much, and an aggressive start. Heretics, oh, they take the fight and they win it. A 2-to-1 trade out here. Taking away Kayak, taking away Crashies.
Considering
Thinking
it,
about
yeah.
And now mirrored fights, bloody hell. They don't know how close they are, 20 seconds. Fnatic needs to move forward here, and it's on a knife's edge, but Chronicle gets the key kill. That's the site open, 10 seconds.
Dropping the plant as well. Boaster will get the ultimate off this. So Molly, Aftershock, and ult here available for Fnatic, and actually used proactively here, maybe to force Heretics back a little bit.
And it gets him in a nice post-plant position, very unexpected. Beautiful from him and unnoted to Heretics' eye. Alpha to try and complement the cross, but Miniboo's gonna get the 1v1. Wins it on the crouch peak. Now down to Kron and Alpha. Kron takes away Miniboo. Down to Boo and Rienz. Trying to build in. Held back again.
Aftershock.
Oh, it's huge. Util poured on, force forward. Alpha strikes and Chronicle. The
Dynamics, the energy. Absolutely deserved, Lauren.
Yeah, it is. Trophy there. It's all theirs now. A brilliant season from Fnatic. Looking vintage, looking reformed, looking brand new going forward.
Finding something that
Nice.